ஒருவேளை அந்த டைமுக்கு தான் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகும்.
இல்லை இல்லை இப்போ கோ லைவ் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு பாரு.
வந்துச்சு, லோட் ஆகிட்டு இருக்கு.
இங்கே லைவ் பாப்பப் ஆயிடுச்சு எனக்கு. சவுண்டு குறைச்சிரு.
இந்த சவுண்டு
எல்லாத்தையும் இல்லை ஓகே அது மட்டும் வச்சுக்கோ. அப்போ வேணுமோ உனக்கு? இல்லை வேண்டாம்ல.
அது வேண்டாம், இதுதான் வேணும்.
இல்லைப்பா இதெல்லாம் இதில் யூஸ்
ஹெட்செட் எது கூட கனெக்ட் ஆயிருக்கு?
ஹெட்செட்டில் கனெக்ட் பண்ணி இது சவுண்டு மட்டும் குறைப்பா.
குறைக்கிறதா?
ம்
ம். Introduce yourself with. Hi guys, thanks for joining the session. Let's wait for a couple of minutes for others to join. Meanwhile, can you all introduce yourself with your name and your age, please? I hope you guys are ready with all the materials that we need. But anyways, I'll repeat what and all we need. I hope you are able to see my white screen also. You should be able to see two screens, which is one is my face, the other one is drawing sheet now. So you should be able to see those as well. Okay, we'll wait for another couple of minutes and then we'll start. So basically you might need a drawing sheet, a normal pencil and a eraser for now. I know in the flyer which I sent for the live session, I have mentioned it as needed eraser. But it's not necessarily you need a needed eraser. I know most of them, especially the children, you normally don't have the needed eraser with you, isn't it? So normal eraser should also do the same thing. So no worries at all. So for now, you need a drawing sheet, a pencil and an eraser with you. And later on, with the session, we might need our color pencils. I'll let you know what are all the color pencils you'll need. Meanwhile, can I ask you to introduce yourself with your name and age, please? In the chat box, write your name and your age, please. Hi Tarni. Hello Akshara. Thanks for joining the session. Hi Yalini. Let's wait for another few seconds and then we'll start. Hello Nihira. Thanks for joining the session, guys. I was just telling what are all the materials we need for the session, which is basically a drawing sheet, a pencil, a normal pencil. Here I'm actually using 3B pencil. Like you might need like 2B or 3B should be more than enough. Okay. Hello Mona. Thanks for joining the session. And an eraser. Okay, so this is the eraser I'm gonna use. I'm showing it in both the screens. So you might need a normal eraser should do. Okay, so in today's session we're gonna start with outline, and then we are gonna move on with the color pencils, and I'll teach you guys how to shade and how to come up with a beautiful realistic eye. That this is something like why I'm starting with an eye is the most important feature in our face, which actually connects the portrait, whatever you are drawing, to the people who are seeing it. Okay, so if the eyes is perfect, whatever you are drawing in your portrait, if the eyes are perfect and if they are realistic, then the whole portrait itself will be really good. Okay, so you can just keep on talking to me in the chat. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. If you have any questions, you can ask me. I'll try to keep you guys engaged parallelly while drawing. But if you have anything, you can just stop me. If you feel that I'm going really faster, then you can just stop me and ask me to go slow. Like, yeah, just interact me in the chat box. Okay. Hello Lakshna. Hello Harshita. Thanks for joining the session. Okay, I hope you guys are ready with all the materials needed. Yeah, for now, I mean, I'm just repeating the same thing for the people who are joining now. We'll start in another few seconds. So basically, initially you might need a drawing sheet, pencil and an eraser. That is more than enough. Once we are done with the outline, then we'll go with the color pencils. Okay. Meanwhile, let's discuss what are all the shades of color pencils we might need so that you guys can get them ready in front of you. So these are the color pencils that we are going to use today. I'm sure whatever color pencil set you are using, these colors will be visible. The base color is the black tone, the black color pencil. This is the very important tone that we need today. The next one is the skin tones, which is the brown color. I have two brown colors here. This is a little bit a normal. One second, guys. Sorry. So these are the color pencils we might need today. The first pencil is the black color pencil. The next is the brown color pencil. You don't need all the color pencils, or if you have only one brown color pencil, then obviously you can use whatever you have in front of you. Okay, there is no pressure, there is no need to buy anything. You can just use whatever you have in front of you. Okay, the next one is the blue color, the sky blue color, and I'm sure that these color pencil tones, for sure you will be having it in your color pencil set. Okay, The next is the orange color. So the black tone, brown color pencil, blue color pencil and orange color pencil, and a slight pink color pencil, gray color, yellow color. Yellow color, in this case it is not exactly the dark yellow, but it is slight sand color. Okay, it named that as sand color, but you can actually take the light yellow color, or if you have only yellow color in your set, then that's fine, you can actually go ahead with the yellow color. Okay, no pressure or no not a rule that you have to go ahead with only this color, not at all. You can actually use whatever color you have in your set. Okay, and the very last color and the most important color pencil is this white color pencil. So these are the color pencils that we'll be needing for our today's session. Okay, okay, shall we go ahead and start with our color pencil now, with our outline now? Okay, so this is my sheet. I don't want anything on my sheet. I'm just making it nice and tidy so that it is all visible for you guys. Okay, I'm now taking my sharp pencil. Look at my sharpness, how sharp it is. Your pencils should also be really sharper for you to draw the outline. Okay, slowly and steadily I'm going to do it. Just stop me in the chat if you guys feel that I'm going really fast, or if you have any questions in between or doubts. Okay, feel free. Shall we start? Yes, can you all give a thumbs up that you guys are ready? Thank you, Lakshana. Just talk to me in the chat so that I'll know where you guys are. Okay. Hello, Prakati. Okay, let's start. Okay, I'm gonna draw a little curvy structure. Like this. I'm gonna make it really thicker so that it is visible for you guys. Okay, start with a small C kind of a structure there. Okay, I'm going to move on. Slow and steadily give a slight curve to your C. Okay, now I'm gonna draw not a very straight line, but a little bit curvy line like that. Okay, like that. Okay, if you feel it difficult to draw the outline, go ahead and erase it and redo it again. Okay, I don't want you guys to do your own structure of eyes, because end of the session I want you guys to get the realistic feel. So what I meant is, like, I don't want you guys to draw this. Okay, rather let's go ahead and create a beautiful realistic eye structure. So try to copy the outline as much as you can. Okay, and slowly and steadily I'm gonna draw my lower eyelid as well. It's not gonna be okay like that. I'm making it little bit thicker so that it is visible for you guys. Let me know if it is clear, if you have any questions, okay? Parallelly, I'll read all your messages as well, so don't worry. So this is the structure we are going to draw. Shall we move on? Now I want you guys to draw a little bit thinner line which actually runs parallel to the lower lid, okay, like that, and just get it joined to the upper lid like that. So make sure it is really parallel to the lower lid. Let me make it little bit thicker so that it is easy for you guys to see. But you don't make it really thicker. Anyways, we are going to color it, so I don't want you guys to make it really thick, okay? Hello Samanvitha. Thanks for joining the session. We just started with our outline, so you can just continue whatever we have drawn. Okay, we were discussing about the materials that we need. We need a pencil. For now, we might need a drawing sheet, a pencil, and an eraser. That's it. Later, we'll discuss more about the color pencil shading also. Okay. I hope you guys are done with this. Now I want you guys to draw the outline. The upper lid. Okay, not the outline. The upper lid of the eye. It has to go like this and let it come like that. Okay. No need to touch it, but it has to just go on top of the eye. Keep your pencil as sharp as possible and then just draw thin lines. Okay. Now I want you guys to draw an inner line to the upper lid as well, like that. A very slight thin line and then get connected here. Okay. Now let's draw our eyebrow. Eyebrow, I don't want you guys to draw it like this. Okay. Instead, what we are going to do is we are going to draw just the outline of the eyebrows. Okay, not the hairs in it. So I just want you guys to draw a very slanting. For now, this is more than enough. Maybe once we are done with our eye completely, we might concentrate more on our eyebrow with the hairs, okay? So, yeah, for now it is enough. And also I want you guys to draw some lines underneath the eye. Obviously, all of us will have some lines underneath our eyes, isn't it? Even if it is like really small baby or like children like you, 9-10 years old, 13 years old, and people like me, everybody will have some lines underneath our eyes. So you have to bring those lines as well. Drawing is nothing but how good we are observing things around us, isn't it? It's about the colors, the features, everything, the details. So how good you are observing the details, how that good your portrait or whatever artwork that you are doing, it will be good as well. So that's it. We are done with our almost all the outline now. Okay. So we still have our eyeball and the eyelashes, which is gonna be the trickiest bit in the eye. Why I'm saying it is the trickiest bit is you have to really concentrate and slow down a bit to make it realistic. Okay. If you do it in a rush, I know kids of your age try to do it as quickly as possible, but with respect to realism, you guys have to be really slow and attain the right proportion of it. Okay, I don't want you to rush through, but just do it as light as possible and as slow as possible as well. So look at my thing, how I am drawing my eyeball. I always have a trick to draw structures like circles, shapes like circles, a straight line, everything. I don't do it in a stretch. For example, I don't do it in a stretch like this. Instead, what I do is I normally go with dotted lines. So in that case, if I make any mistakes in between, I can correct myself easily rather than going it in one full stretch. Okay. So now compare my both the circles. This circle is actually little bit wiggly, whereas this circle is perfect. Once I feel that this dotted line circle is perfect, I'll join the lines together to attain my perfect circle. Okay. So this is one of the trick I normally follow. If you feel this is easy, then you can actually follow the trick. If not, then you can, if you are really good in drawing circles and shapes, then you can just go ahead with your skill. Okay. So now I'm going to draw my eyeball. So which is, it should start here. Okay. I don't want my eyeball to touch the lower eyelid. So I'm just making it like that. Okay. Okay. Now I feel it is okay. Now I am joining the dotted lines. I know for the people who are drawing it for the first time, or if you are drawing, you are interested but you don't know how to draw, you might need some time. You might need to take it really slow. That's fine. If you get it wrong, that's fine. That's the reason we are having erasers. You can actually go ahead and erase and redo it. Okay. Okay. That's it. Okay. I'm just making the upper lid outline a little bit thicker so that it is visible for you guys. Okay. And the eyeball. நீங்க பேசுறதுக்கு okay, like that. Okay. Now I'm going to draw the inner bit of the eyeball. Okay. So for that I'm going to draw a circle, a smaller circle. Okay. Now I want you guys to draw a little bit of shadow or the highlight. We normally have it in our eyeball. Okay. Normally we used to have some shadows in our eyeballs, isn't it? So that is something I want you guys to draw. I'm actually using my reference sheet. This is my reference sheet. Hope it is visible for you guys. So I normally practice myself with different eyes in front of me. So I am actually using this as my reference now to teach you guys. Okay. So this is the eye that we are trying to achieve. End of the session, you will also be able to achieve the eye, which I am using it as reference. Ready? Okay. Now I want you guys, now we are moving on, we are done with our eyeball now. Now we are moving on to our eyelashes, okay? With eyelashes, I want you guys to understand the difference between a line and a stroke, okay? With respect to eyelashes, we need to draw strokes and not lines. For example, what I mean by the line and stroke is, for example, if your eye is like that, for example, keep it like that, okay? It doesn't look like a realistic one, but yes, for now you keep it like that. So I want you guys to draw strokes, which is nothing but as if you mark your sheets, a tick mark, isn't it? I don't want you to draw a tick mark like that, rather I want you guys to do it like this, okay? A little bit curvy lines. Hope it is visible for you. Okay, and also I don't want you guys to do this. I don't want you guys to do this. Rather, I want you guys to do this. Do a curved line, a curved line, a curved line, like that. Okay, this is wrong and this is right. This is something we call it as line, and this is something we call it as strokes. Stroke doesn't have an end point, okay? It looks smooth, whereas a line has rigid end points, okay? That's the difference between a stroke and line. With respect to eyelashes, with respect to our hair, we need to draw strokes rather than lines. Hope that's clear to you guys. So this is how we're going to draw, okay? And also I want you guys to practice at the corner of your page or in a different page so that it is easy before coming into our original picture. So for example, consider this is your upper lid. Try practicing the strokes. Look at my picture. It has to be like this, okay? It has to come from the down and it has to go upwards. You can actually make it a little bit thicker. You can have more lashes if you feel like, okay, like this. And if it is your lower lid, it's going to be a little bit different, okay? Listen, you have to draw the eyelashes from the line here, inside the line here, like this. Okay? It has to come down. And obviously, the lower lashes won't be that big compared to the upper eyelashes, isn't it? So, you have to draw it like that. Whereas the upper eyelashes, you can actually make it little bit thicker and you can make it a little bit longer. But I don't want you guys to do it like too many eyelashes. Don't do that. It won't look realistic. Make it nominal, okay? I don't want you to draw too many eyelashes or too less eyelashes. Make it nominal. So this is fine, okay? As far as it looks nice. Okay? If you feel comfortable and confident after practicing, I asked you guys to practice it. If you feel it comfortable and confident, then obviously let's go ahead and do the our picture here, okay? Just give me a thumbs up if you guys are ready. I'll wait until that time. Meanwhile, let me ask some questions. Okay, how many of you just started drawing, or is this going to be your first ever eye drawing? Or first ever drawing, whatever it may be. Well done, Harshita. Thanks for replying. Initially, how many of you have just started drawing? Can you reply me in the comment? Or I mean, I know few of you have already drawn certain portraits, but and you are so much interested in drawing. Hello Ranlin, thanks for joining. We are done with our outline almost, Ranlin. First eye drawing for you, Samanvita. That's good. That's good. Hope you are enjoying the session. Let me know or stop me if you have any questions or doubts, okay? Is the stream okay? I mean, is my voice audible? Is my eye drawing visible? Is all okay? Just give me a thumbs up if you feel the session is all okay with respect to connection. Shalini Bala, not your first eye drawing. That's fine. That's lovely, Harshita. You are doing it professionally, which is a glad thing to know. Second eye drawing, Ranlin. That's nice. Thanks for confirming, Akshita. Good. Lovely. I'm so glad that you guys are so much interested in artwork, which actually makes me feel happy. About a little bit about myself, okay? I started drawing when I was really small. My mom used to say I used to draw on all the walls. In those days, like when when your parents were really small, I was that age. So when I was really small, we don't have these many stuffs what you guys are provided with now, you know. We normally don't get a drawing sheet. We normally use the notebook pages, the ruled notebook pages for us to draw. Okay, that's how we do. And also for just drawing, they don't give you the notebook. Okay, so what I do is I used to steal my brother's pencil. He is an elder brother to me. So he used to have pencil and eraser with him. So I used to steal those stuffs from him and I used to draw on the walls. Please don't do that right now, but I'm just saying in those days, because we don't have much resources with us, I used to do that a lot. I used to draw on the walls, and once I'm done with all the walls, you know what I do, I put a chair on the bed so that I can reach the ceiling, and I used to draw on the ceiling. So that much interested I was when I was really young. So that's how my art journey started. And with all learnings and studies and jobs and marriage and everything, I stopped drawing. That is the worst thing I have done. But you know what? When life settles a little bit, I started doing it again because that's my passion, that's my interest. Whenever I feel bored, I used to draw. Okay, so again I started to learn. You know what? YouTube is my guru. To be frank, I learned every nook and corner of artwork, whatever I have done so far, from YouTube only. I haven't attended any sessions or classes. It's all because of my passion. It's all because of my interest. I look for it and I learned it. Okay, I used to search. Even now, even today, if I want to look for something, if I want to learn something new, I used to go to YouTube and then I learn it. So it's all about our passion, but sometimes it is better to have some guru or like some tutors or mentors for you to get help. Okay, if you are learning a particular art, for example, I think Samanvita, you are learning some kind of artwork, isn't it? Mural artwork or something, isn't it? I don't remember what the name of it. So in that case, obviously you have to have some mentors or tutors for you to get guided. But for normal artwork, for outline, drawing an outline, that's not needed. You can actually learn by yourself. That is the best way of learning, I would say. Okay, that's enough of myself. Thanks for confirming. Okay, let's move on to the next bit, which is our eyelashes. Okay, I hope you guys have practiced that enough. So let's do it. Sorry about the sound. It's one of the motorbike down there. Let me stop talking for a while. Okay, I'm going to start with my eyelashes now. I'm going to start from here, not from here or not from here, but I'm going to start it from here, from the side. Listen how I'm doing it. If you have any doubt, just stop me, okay? Like that. Let's take it really slow. Let's do it one after the other, okay? If you guys are really confident enough, then go ahead. If not, then you can actually wait for my eyelashes and then you can just copy that. It need not to be really perfect one after the other, not at all. You can actually go ahead with your own strokes, okay? I don't want you to, what I meant is like I don't want you to draw perfect eyelashes like equidistant from each other, but rather give them light strokes. For example, in the middle actually you can actually have it like that, because the center eyelashes obviously it looks straight, isn't it? Here it looks sideways, here it looks sideways, whereas the center eyelashes it looks straight. So it is better if you draw it like that. Parallelly I am checking my reference. Okay, and I'm a little bit slowing down this way. Okay, that's it. We are done with our upper lashes. Now I'm moving on to the lower lashes. Just do that with respect to the lower lashes. And also lower lashes, you don't have too many lower lashes, so that's enough if you do it randomly here and there to look realistic. And that's it. Okay, anyways, we are gonna redo it again with our color pencils, so don't worry. Even if it is not looking so much realistic, that's fine. Okay, now I want you guys to draw a little bit of curvy lines like that. Okay, and that's it. Now, for those who have joined recently in the session, let me go ahead and tell you what are all the color pencils you will be needing for the session. Okay, the first color pencil that you will be needing is the black color pencil. Okay, the second one is the skin tone brown. Okay, if you have, I'm actually using two brown tone pencils, which is the lighter bit and the darker bit, but if you have only one brown, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so I'm using two browns with me. Okay, so one is black and brown, the other one is orange color tone. The next one is yellow color tone. It is not the bright yellow I'm having. Let me show you. This is the bright yellow, whereas I'm actually using this kind of yellow. It says, the name of it says sand. Okay, I want you to go ahead with the light yellow if available. If you don't have light yellow with you, then absolutely fine, you can actually go with normal yellow. Okay, so that's it. And the next one is the pink color pencil. Any color pink, that should be enough. Okay, the next two color pencil is the gray color tone and the blue tone. Okay, we're gonna create our blue eyeball like this. Look at the tone here. This is blue. This is blue, isn't it? If you don't have, I mean, obviously, I think most of the color pencil tins will have the sky blue color. If not, then actually you can go with a different blue or maybe a little bit of green color tone if you don't have blue. But I would recommend blue, okay? And the last but not the least, and the gray tone as well. I don't think I mentioned this, gray color pencil, okay? And the last but not the least is the white tone. Okay, white color pencil. The brand I am using is Prismacolors, and the white color pencil is from Polychromos, like from the Faber-Castell. Okay, so these are professional color pencils. This is what I use to do the commissioned artworks to earn money. Okay, which I'm doing it as a business. These are the best color pencils that are available in the market, to be frank. Prismacolors is wax based color pencils. They blend actually really nice, okay? Whereas Faber-Castell color pencils are oil based color pencils. They both are of the same quality. They both are really good. But you know what, even the brushstroke color pencils in India, I'm talking brushstroke color pencils, they are actually really good. Even Camlin, sometimes Crayola in UK and Camlin in India, they are all good as well. It all depends on for which project you are working on. Okay, if you are doing it for money, if you are doing it for somebody else, if you are gifting anybody else, then obviously yes, you have to use good quality color pencils. Whereas if you are using it for your practice, if you are actually doing it for your own self, then actually you can go ahead with normal color pencils. Okay, but normally for my workshops and my training sessions, I go ahead with Prismacolors and Faber-Castell pencil. Okay, I hope you guys are clear. And look at the sharpness of my pencils. They are really sharp. Okay, let me show you another color pencil. Look at the orange color pencil. It is really sharp. Okay, so it is better, always sharp your pencils before shading. That's very important. Okay, you need to have sharp color pencils to make the shading look so neat and perfect. Okay, how many of you are enjoying the session so far, or how many of you are feeling it a little bored or like really difficult for you to do it? Can you just tell me in the chat box, please? You guys able to hear me now? Can you all? And do you guys enjoying it? Give me a thumbs up. You feel really difficult about it? Give me a thumbs up. It's good. Okay. Thanks for confirming. Lovely. Thank you. Now let's start with our black color pencil. Okay. We're going to start with a darker tone first. I normally start with darker tone. It all depends on however you want to start. For example, in our reference picture, oh lovely, thank you Anthony, thank you so much. So look at our reference picture. So these are the darker tones here, isn't it? You can actually very well start with a darker tone first or lighter tone first, whichever you feel comfortable with. But you know what, always I start with darker tone, okay, so that it is easy for us to give some depth to the eye to make it more realistic. Okay. Oh, thanks Gladys friend, thank you so much that you are enjoying the session. Okay, Faber-Castell watercolor pencil, normal student grade 12 color. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. It actually makes it easy for you to blend. Actually, watercolor pencils, you have to shade it and then you have to go through it along with some little bit of water to blend it. Okay, So there are many techniques how we are blending the color pencils, basically color pencils, you have to shade them and you have to use a blender, like a lighter shade color pencils, like pink shade, peach shade or white shade color pencils, to blend them together. Okay, if you are using multiple color pencils on the sheet. Okay, but there are multiple techniques like water based color pencils, watercolor pencils, or you can actually use solvents also. We artists normally use solvents for us to blend the color pencils a little bit. Okay, so it all depends, but for your age it is better for you guys if you learn how to blend it on your own rather than using a watercolor pencils or a solvent based. Hope I'm clear. So, but whatever color pencil you have right now, that's absolutely fine. You can just go ahead with them. Okay, let's start. I'm going to start drawing my inner eyeball. Okay, listen how I'm doing it. So, I'm going to start drawing or coloring the eyeball, inside of the eyeball. Okay, and a little bit of darkness is still there, so I'm gonna highlight that as well. And now I want you guys to draw a darker line on the eyeball. Just make it darker on the top as well and on the sides. Okay, have a look. I'm actually going over the outline as well. I'm making it little bit thicker. Like that. First, let's concentrate on the eyeball. Okay. Now I want you guys to go over the highlight a little bit with the black color pencil. Just go over the highlight as well. Like that. Okay. Ready? Now I am grabbing my blue color pencil. What I'm going to do is, I'm not going to shade it inside the eyeball with the blue color pencil. Rather, I'm going to draw some lines inside the eyeball. Listen how I'm doing, then you can actually do it on your own. Just draw some lines like that with some gaps in between. Okay, as if we are doing it for a sun, like sun rays, isn't it? Just do that. Okay, like that. Don't stress yourself or don't use the color pencils really darker on the sheet. It's always with respect to color pencils. It's a rule that you have to start as light as possible. Okay, and then once we are comfortable with the toning and the blending, then you can actually make it little bit darker. Okay. Now what I'm doing is, I'm gonna go ahead with the circular motion around my inner eyeball. Have a look how I'm doing it. Maybe I can actually hold my pencil so that it will be visible. My hand is not blocking your way. You can actually go ahead with a circular motion around the inner eyeball, like that. Okay? Yes, like that. Now I want you guys to start doing the same thing on the lower bit as well, on the black tone as well. Now you are actually trying to blend the blue and the black tone on the corner of the eyeball, like this. This way. Why we are doing this? Because the shape of the eyeball is actually a little bit protruding, isn't it? It's not flat. Our eyeball is not flat. Rather, it is little bit protruding like this. So, if you do this, if you shade a little bit in the middle and if you blend both black and blue in the corner of the eyeball, in that way, you can actually make it look 3D and make it look little bit bulged in the center and nice and flat at the corners. Okay, this is the technique that we use. Have a look at my eyes. It is actually getting shape. It is actually getting shape now. So whenever I am drawing, I always look at my stuffs I used to stop and I used to admire my drawing every now and then. If possible, I used to take loads of picture of it layer by layer, like stage by stage. I used to take pictures so that if I get to see them very often, then I'll get to know where I'm going wrong or whatever I have done. Okay, this is with my black color pencil. Again with my black color pencil, I'm just going over on top of the eyeball. I'm making it little bit darker with my black color pencil. No need to make it really darker, but just go over them so that you'll know where to make it dark once we are done with all the steps, like that. Yeah, and the next step is I want you to do the same thing whatever you have done with the blue tone with the black tone now, just the lines. Okay, so listen, I'm just going over with the blue tone along with the black tone because I don't want this eyes to look completely blue. I want to make it little bit realistic, isn't it? None of the people will have complete blue eyes. It will be a mix of blue and grey or mix of blue and black. I'm just making it, going over the blue tone, blue lines, just the lines, not the tone I have given here, just the lines with my black color pencil. Okay, and again with my blue tone I'm just making it little bit darker on the center and the corners. Hope I'm making sense. If you have any doubt, just type it in the chat. So for your age, you can actually have very good quality pencils, very good quality sharpener and a normal eraser, because all erasers are the same. They'll do their job perfectly, because the pencils, the quality of the paper, the quality of the pencils and the sharpener matters a lot. Okay, I think I'm done with my eyeball now. It is getting shape, which I'm liking it. Again, with my black color pencil again, I'm going to draw some eyelashes, because whenever you observe an eye, highlight, isn't it? In between my eyeball, there is, and inside the, I know you guys would have played with your siblings or even with your parents. If you look into the highlight, you will see what they are actually facing and also a little bit of eyelashes. Okay, so now I want to make it realistic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some eyelashes inside the white bit here. A little bit, not much, but just a little bit of lines. Network சுத்திட்டே இருக்கு.
switch பண்ணிட்டேன்.
Okay. Okay. Now I feel really confident and comfortable with my eyeball. I'm making the top bit of the eyeball little really darker so that it looks nice. Okay. I hope you also getting it along with the eyeball. Hope it looks nice as well, yours. Yeah. The next step is to draw the outline of the eye. Okay. So we are done with our eyeball completely. Now I want you guys to move on to the eye, the white area inside the eye. Okay. For that I'm actually grabbing a brown color pencil. Okay. Grab your brown color pencil and just I want you to draw a little bit of shading. Here again I'm just giving a stroke. I'm not stressing too much on my color pencils. I'm slightly giving some shading in the corner of the eyes and also here, this side of the eye. Just follow my steps one after the other. You will be able to render a beautiful eye. Like that. Okay. Every step I'm actually waiting for a little bit time so that you guys can follow me along rather than like missing out certain tips and tricks in between. Lovely. Okay, I'm actually grabbing my black color pencil again to just go over the outline of the eye. Okay, again one more time. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna draw a little bit thicker eyeline, the watermark. Okay, I'm just going over it and there is a V shape here. I'm just giving the highlight and also here on the top I'm just making the line look literally thicker. Okay, like that. Now my eyes is getting a beautiful shape to it. Okay, like that. I'm loving the way how my eye is coming up. I hope you guys are doing it nicely as well. Now I want you guys, once you are done with the outline of the eye with the black color, I want you to grab the gray color pencil and then just go over very light shading. Don't overdo it, it won't look realistic then. Very light shading of gray color in the white bit here. Okay, like that. Okay, because our eyes are not completely white. Only the baby's eyes, the newborn baby's eyes will be really white, isn't it? Our eyes are not white. So it will be a mix of red, the veins will be visible, it will be slightly grayish color tone. Okay, so I am just giving a gray tone to it. Now I am actually grabbing my darker brown tone. It is not too big, like different is like not too much. Have a look. It has a little bit of orange tone to this. But whereas this is the complete brown. You can actually use whatever brown tone you have with you and just go over it too much. I'm just trying to blend them together nicely. Okay, so I don't want you guys to do it or stress it, the color too much on the paper. slightly on the top also I'm just giving the brown tone. Okay, and that's it. How many of you already know how to blend a color pencil? Can you tell me in the chat, please? I'm actually bringing my camera a little bit down so that it is visible for you guys, and turning it also. Yeah, so that it is visible for you guys. Hope it is clear now. Okay, now anybody, are you guys new to blending, or you already know how to blend two color pencils? Yes, Nihira, I hope it is not new to you, isn't it? Blending of color pencils. Yeah? Okay. Lovely. Okay. Now I'm actually grabbing. Okay, fine. I don't know. Okay. You'll get to know. Okay. So this is how. Now we have used two different colors, isn't it? Brown and a little bit of gray. You don't know. Okay. Sammanvita. Okay. Lovely, guys. Good to know. The thing is, maybe if you don't know, for the interest of others who don't know, let me teach you how to blend two colors. Okay. I'm actually grabbing my orange color pencil and a brown tone. Okay. And I'll tell you how to blend yours. For example, if I have a box here. Okay. Let me shade some orange tone to it very slightly. Look how I'm holding my pencil. I'm actually holding it in the middle of the pencil so that I won't stress too much on the paper. Okay, this is my orange shading. Now I'm going over on top of the orange. Look how I am doing it. I am doing it in a very small circular motions. Okay. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Rather, I am actually going ahead with a very small circular motions. And also look how I am holding the pencil. I am holding it in the middle. Now, in these two colors, which is the lightest tone? Is it brown or orange? Can you tell me in the comment, anybody? Or in the chat? Which is the lighter tone? Brown or orange? இல்லை நான் இதுதான் காமிச்சிட்டு இருக்கேன். Okay. I think the chat is like really slow. I'm just waiting. Orange is the light tone. Well done. Yes. So comparatively, brown and orange. Orange is the lighter tone, isn't it? So take your orange tone and take a lighter version of orange, which is yellow or lighter yellow, isn't it? So I'm actually going it with a lighter tone of it, and I'm trying to blend the orange and the brown nicely. Okay. Into a single color. Have a look. So we have orange tone to it and we have brown tone to it, and I am actually blending it with a lighter tone of the light color. Hope you get me. And that's it. This is how we blend colors. Okay, so the blending of brown and orange gives you a little bit of this color. Okay, so similarly in our eye we have used brown and grey tone, isn't it? So I'm actually grabbing my white color pencils, because in brown and grey tone, grey is the lightest tone. So the lightest version of grey is nothing but white. So just go ahead in a very circular motion to create a blending effect in the eye. Comfortable or confident, just have a look at how I am doing it and then go ahead. If you already know how to blend, or if you have already attended my sessions earlier, then obviously few of you will know how to do it. Then if you are comfortable enough, then go ahead and do it. Have a look. There is a difference between this side and this side now. Okay. You need to practice a lot to make it perfect. Okay. Whenever you are watching a movie, whenever you are watching anything, like if you feel bored, if you are in a holiday, then obviously you can actually, when you are traveling, I love to do that. I used to do that. Whenever I'm traveling a lot, that time I used to try shading, draw an eye. So in that way you can actually make yourself perfect with all these drawings. So I'm trying to blend both those colors. So while blending, when you are using the lightest tone to blend, you have to stress a little bit. Okay, in that time you have to stress. But whereas if you are mixing two colors, then you have to make a very light circular strokes. Whereas while blending, you have to stress yourself. Look at how I holding my color pencil now. That's because I am blending. So I want the color to blend those two colors. So I am stressing a little bit more. Look at my eyes now. I think it is actually turning to look more real, isn't it? Now let's start with our next color, which is the pink tone. We're going to use our pink tone, orange tone and the yellow tone together. Okay, now we are going to blend these two colors together. Lucky Edits, I don't know what's your name is, honey. Lakshana, I don't understand what you are saying. Like, is that brown color you don't feel comfortable with, or what? Let me know in the comment, okay? Okay, now what I'm gonna do is, with my pink color pencil, I'm just gonna draw some skin tone here, a little bit of skin tone. It's not completely pink. So I'm going to go over it with a little bit of orange as well. Again, circular motion. I'm very keen in it, okay? Now I want you guys to take the brown color pencil and the pink color pencil, and then let's do the watermark here. Okay? Very slightly go over the, sorry, not the watermark, the water line. We used to say the down thing here. Just go over it with the pink color a little bit. And then with the brown tone, just go over in the corners. You will just need the white tone on the corners, okay? Don't worry too much about the eyelashes. I know it will override the eyelashes now. The color pencils will override the eyelashes. That's absolutely fine. Now I'm going to blend these two colors. Again, pink is my lightest shade. The lightest of pink is nothing but white or peach. If you have peach color, then you can use peach. If you are using white, then very well you can use white color tone and blend them together to look realistic. Have a look. It's because you are having some eyelashes on top of it, it might ruin the color tone, but that's absolutely fine. Anyways, in the end, it's gonna give us some realistic tone only. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, now let's move on to the skin tone, which is brown and orange. What I'm gonna do is, with my orange tone, I'm gonna go over like this. Very slightly. Listen how I am holding my pencil. I hope you are not able to see my fingers at all. So that is the level of stress I am giving on the paper. Now I want you guys to just go over it with a brown tone. I'm not stressing too much. That's because my brown color pencil is really smaller. I'm holding it in the middle. Don't think that I'm stressing too much with brown. Definitely not. Only for blending I used to stress a bit. Okay. For shading, I definitely not. It is not appropriate to use too much stress, to give too much stress when you are shading. Okay. Now with my yellow tone, because I am using brown and orange, the lighter shade of orange is yellow. I'm just going over them and I'm blending both the colors. Okay, and that's it. I know because of the eyelashes, the colors won't settle down a little bit. That's absolutely fine. Anyways, we are going to go over it with the eyelashes, black tone. So that's absolutely fine. Okay. Now there is a gap here, the eyelash bit gap. So I'm just gonna go over with my black tone on top of it. Okay, and brown tone to it, the darker brown. Okay, that's it. It's getting shape, isn't it? Nice. I'm loving it. How beautiful it is coming up. So this is gonna be our skin tone, isn't it? Yellow, orange and brown. Now I'm gonna go over a little bit with orange and brown. Okay, I'm just gonna continue with it. If you guys want to stop and listen, or if you want guys to go slow, let me know. Now with my black, no, we'll do that later. Now I want you guys to continue with my orange tone, very slight orange tone, and gradually come down the eye. Come to the down part of the eye. Okay, now just give a very light shading of orange. Very light shading of orange. Now I am actually taking my yellow tone and I am shading my yellow color pencil. Again, I'm saying it again and again, just go over circular motion. Don't stress too much of color, okay? Then it will be difficult for you guys to take it off. If you feel it's too much of color, if you are already done with blending too much, then it will be really difficult. Or even if you are able to take it off, it won't render you the realistic view of it. or okay. Now I'm actually going over with orange color tone here and there, and in the corners as well a little bit. Okay, similarly we're going to do the same thing on the upper eyelid as well. Okay, so I'm going to go over with the orange tone. Look how I am stroking it. I am just going ahead with the same direction of the skin. Here the skin looks little bit darker and it goes like that, isn't it? It won't go, it is not actually going this way, but rather it is actually going this way. So similarly, I am drawing my color pencils. I am using the direction of the color pencils in the same way to make it look real. Okay, in the middle I want you to make it light, so I am going over with the yellow tone. Okay, again in the corners I am making it little bit darker with my orange tone. In the same direction how my eyebrows has ended. Okay, and that's it. Okay, we are done with the outer shading of it. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking my brown color tone. Thank you, Lakshana. Thank you for saying it looks wonderful. I hope you are enjoying yours as well. It will be great if you guys can share it with me in my WhatsApp number or in your channel and send me the link, whatever ways you can. Send it to me across. I would glad to see, have a look at it. Okay. I'm just giving a little bit of darker tone to my orange in the corners. Okay. And also here a little bit of brown. Also the down part of it. Okay, and actually I'm giving a little bit of dark brown tone to the corners, all the corners, bottom two corners and the top bit two corners. Okay. Now I'm grabbing my brown color pencil and I am going over the lines. We have given two lines here, isn't it? Just go over the lines with the brown tone to make it little bit darker. Okay, just go over them like this. And then I want you to grab the black color pencil and then little bit on top of the eye, there is a eyelid thing, isn't it? I'm just gonna make it little bit darker. Okay, like that. Okay, like that. Now it's our blending time. So I'm actually taking the yellow tone because we have used mostly orange and brown here, isn't it? And black. So it's better to go with yellow tone rather than going with white tone. So now I'm gonna use my yellow color pencils to blend the color pencils together. I know it will be a more time consuming thing, but you guys know, like if you blend it nicely, obviously your color pencil portrait will look really, really nice and you will definitely enjoy it. It will boost up the look of it in an instant way. So always try to blend the color pencils nicely so that you get a realistic look in a very easy way. Wherever it is white in the middle, you can actually very well use the white color tone, because the aim of it is to make it light there, isn't it? So it is better to use white there on top of the yellow bit, and then go ahead with the yellow tone on the orange and brown. Okay, and here as well. I'm making it a little bit faster, but for you guys, if you feel really confident and comfortable with, then you can go ahead and do it faster. If not, take your own time. There is no rush at all. You can complete the portrait even after the session, so that's fine. Make sure you make notes, you take notes, or wherever possible, just make a note of whatever we have learned in the session, the tips and tricks, so that it is useful for you guys in the future. Okay. Lovely. How many of you are interested if I'm doing another live session in the near future? Tell me in the chat below, please. Not the same topic, but a different one, like lips or nose. Because with respect to portraits, the features should be perfect. You should get all the features perfectly. You can achieve the features nicely only if you know how to use the color pencils nicely. Okay. Tell me in the chat below, please. Now, to make it a little bit realistic, I'm going to blend with a white tone in between these two lines to show that there is a skin in between, okay? So that to make it a little bit bulge, okay? Look at that. Look at this tone here in my eyes. So there is a darker bit and there is a lighter bit in between, isn't it? So I'm going to give that lighter bit with my white tone. I'm achieving that with a white color pencil. Okay, and that's it. Lovely, thank you. Okay, good. Thanks for all your chats. Now, again I'm going to sharpen my black color pencil a little bit because we have used a little bit, isn't it? More of it. So I'm actually sharpening it to make it sharper. I have sharpened it. And by the way, this is the sharpener I'm using. This is Staedtler brand, but if you have a very good branded sharpener, that's absolutely fine, and you are liking it, and if it is not breaking your lead often, then absolutely fine. You can actually use whatever sharpener you have with you. Okay, thanks Shalini Bala. Definitely will do. Yeah, I'll plan for another session, maybe a realistic lips. Yeah, okay. Now I'm grabbing my brown color pencil with me, okay, and I'm gonna go over it on the eyebrows. Okay, I don't want you to make it literally black. Okay, let's go with brown first and then gradually will turn to black. Listen how I am drawing it. I'm gonna draw strokes. We learned strokes, how to draw strokes, isn't it, with the eyelashes. Similarly, I'm doing it for the eyebrows. Okay, I'm just giving it a stroke. Listen how I am drawing the direction of it. Okay, and here it should be like that. Okay, that's how we fill our eyebrows. So start from the bottom bit of the eyebrow, just go over on top of it, and gradually you need to change the direction of the hair. Maybe I'll make it a little bit darker for you guys so that it is visible. So gradually you have to change the direction of the hair like that. Okay, and in the end you have to do it like that. In the top you can actually make it like that. Okay, yes, I'm done with my Thank you, Masood Khan. Thanks for joining the session. Hope everybody are enjoying it. So I'm done with my brown tone, and I already have sharpened my black color pencil. So I'm gonna go over it. Okay. Now my eyebrows will look more realistic. Have a look. I'm just drawing the hairs. Okay, here and there I'm gonna draw to show how it is gonna look like. Okay, you have to do the same thing. Okay, and here on the other side of it, like that. Okay, now I'm going to make it a little bit more hairs to the eyebrows so that there is no much gap in the eyebrows. It won't be that nice if it has too much of gap in the eyebrows, isn't it? It has to have hairs. So yeah, I'm just filling it. So this way you can attain more realistic look to the eyebrows. Okay, and also on the top actually you can go on the other side of it like that, so that the hairs are visible. Okay, so I have shaded a little bit. You can actually see the hairs to it. If you want to look more realistic, or if you wish to add more hairs to it, then obviously you can actually touch up like this. Just give more stress to the pencil and just go over it one more time so that it looks realistic. Okay, like that. And also the point to be noted here is, if you are stressing in one point of one point, then you have to stress it as much as you can throughout so that they look uniform. Okay, hope it is clear. So we are done with the eyebrows as well. Just going over this part so that the corners are looking nice. Okay, the only bit that is remaining is our eyelashes. But before that, there is a bit here, isn't it? The skin tone, the bottom bit. So that has to become natural. So I am adding a little bit of pink tone to it. Okay, and I am shading it a little bit. Okay, that's it. Yeah, now it's our time to add more eyelashes. So again, I have sharpened my black color pencils. That's enough. So for eyelashes, obviously your color pencil should be sharp. Again, let me go over it one more time. Yes, look at that. It is actually this sharp. Okay. Now let's do it. Don't overdo it. Just try to do it as light as possible so that it looks real. Okay, here one. Start with 1 or 2 lashes here and there, and then we can just fill in the gaps. Okay. And down also. I'm sure you by now you guys know how to draw the eyelashes. We have practiced it earlier with our black color pencil. So that is more than enough. So you can just continue doing it. Don't overdo it. That's the only trick with respect to eyelashes. Just do it randomly here and there and have a look. If it looks neat and nice and if you feel that it is okay, then you can actually stop there. If not, then you can go ahead and add few more hairs. Okay, now I feel it is little bit very less on top, so I'm just going over them a little bit. And need not be all eyelashes are of the same length, not at all. It can be small, some of them can be small, some of them can be big, long, yeah. So randomly, but give it a realistic look so that it looks nice. Okay. Yes, and I think I'm done with my eyelashes now. It looks nice. I feel okay. Okay. Yes, I'm done with my eyelashes as well. So that is my reference image on the side. Again, that is drawn by me as well. But anyways, I think today's session is like wholesome. I feel today's picture or the portrait looks more realistic than yesterday's, especially with respect to the shading and blending. Have a look now. I think it is all perfect. The final touch up, okay, the final thing that you can actually make it look more realistic is the highlighter. Okay, let me show you the highlighter I'm using. This is the highlighter I'm using. This is easily, you can get it in Amazon. It says Jelly Roll. This is the type of highlighter I use. Okay, from Sakura brand, and it is 0.8. The size of it is 0.8. Okay, Jelly Roll. It's the best highlighter as far as I know. So already we have given the highlights here, and here we have one highlight and here highlight. We didn't color it that part to make it real. But apart from that, if you add little bit of more highlights to it here and there, it will be so good in the end. But to be frank, if you don't have a highlighter, that's absolutely fine. You can stop here. Okay, but if you have a highlighter with you, just go over the highlighter. Before using it, I normally test it on my skin a little bit so that it is dotting nicely. Yes, it is. So I'm just going over it in the corners to give some realistic look, like the watery effect. Okay, all our eyes are filled with water, isn't it? So it will be good if you can give some touch on the water line here. That's the reason we call it as water line on the bottom. A little bit, don't overdo it, but a little bit. Okay, if you can give that touch, it will be really nice, especially on top of the eyeball a little bit. Okay, and there is a, maybe you can actually give a little bit of curve here, the blue bit, yeah, to look more natural and realistic, and in between the eyelashes as well sometimes. Okay, what if you are drawing up person's portrait, okay, and the person is having some eyeshadow on top of the eyelid, then obviously you have to use, once after you are done with all the shading, you have to go over with the over it with the gel pen, white, we normally call it as gel pen, but it is called highlighter. Go over it with a gel pen to give some glittery effect to it, okay, that was the word I was looking for. So basically we use highlighter to get some glittery effect, like that, just only on top, because this bit is where the light is, isn't it? So that's where the glitters will glitter more. So just on top of them. I don't want you to give more highlights here and here, no. And that's it. I think we can stop here. Maybe a little bit of highlights here. Yeah, and that's it. We are done. Let me know in the chat box how you enjoy the session and how my drawing is looking like, and how good your drawing is looking like. Do you enjoy the session? And like, have you learned something new today? Yeah, just let me know in the chat box. And once we are all done, the last step is to sign your portrait. Always, I mean, I usually tell my students a lot to sign their portrait. Whatever you do, try to sign. Write your name. I'm not like asking you to practice your signature, but just write your name underneath, so that you are actually copywriting yourself. That it is yours. You have created something beautiful, isn't it? Whatever you have done, trust me, it is beautiful. Okay, trust yourself more. You will definitely get there. Okay, I'm gonna write my name underneath. And I want you to sign your picture as well. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed the session. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lakshana. How about others? You all enjoyed the session? Is there any takeaway for you guys today? Oh, thank you, Samanvita. Thank you so much. Did you guys learn anything new today? So just let me know if you wish to have more sessions like this. I'm actually very much interested in teaching you guys with whatever I have learned by myself. So yeah, just let me know, or just chat with me, or tell me in the message, or you can actually tell me in my YouTube channel also. Just comment me if you really enjoy the session, and if you want more sessions like that, let me know. I'll definitely consider those stuffs, and I'll inform you guys prior to the session. Okay, sure, Lakshana. Thank you. Lovely, Yalini. Thank you. I'm so glad that you guys enjoyed the session. Okay. Oh, thank you. Who's that? Thank you, Nihira. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you liked the picture, and I hope you got it right as well, isn't it? Thank you, Anthony. Thank you so much. I hope your drawing is looking amazing as well. Thank you. You learned blending today. Oh, that's a good thing. So that's a very important thing with respect to color pencils. You need to know how to blend them. isn't it? Earlier, even when I was really small, I used to just scribble over color pencils. I don't know what blending is. Blending is nothing but nowadays they call it as varnishing. Okay, that's a new term to it. Varnishing, BAR. Let me type it in the chat for you guys. It's called varnishing. Blending. Okay, varnishing is nothing but blending too many color together with respect to color pencils. Only with respect to color pencils, if you blend, we call it as varnishing. Not with the paint or oil paints or acrylics now. Only with the color pencils, we call it as varnishing. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lakshna. Thank you. Definitely we'll do that. Yes. You want a kid's face with a smile. Oh, yeah, sure. Why not? We'll try. Yeah. We'll do that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Do share me with your portraits. Yeah, whatever you have done in the session, I'll love to see them. Okay. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye. I normally don't conduct any other art classes apart from portrait. Not really. I'm not very as if like I mean I can understand that you're like mural and other stuffs, isn't it? That's what you're saying. Yeah. So I normally don't conduct any classes apart from portraits. Okay. Thank you, Shalini. Thank you, Lakshna. See you then. I hope that's answered your question, Samanita. Yeah. So, but yeah, with respect to portraits, I do conduct classes. I'll get you in touch with you. Okay, you just can drop me a message in the mobile. I'll contact you. Okay. Bye, Nihira. Bye, Anthony. Oh yes, yes, I do acrylic paintings, but normally I don't conduct class for painting. But with respect to color pencil portrait, yes, I do conduct classes, but not for acrylic so far. But I can definitely do that if you are really interested. Yes, I can consider that. Thank you so much. Can you all like the session if you really like it? And do subscribe to my channel and share with your friends as much as you can. That will be of great help. Okay then. Thank you. Bye. Take care. See you in the next session.